Whoa, I really like our new intro. Hello, Michael.
Yeah,
How
the
are
music
you?
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello,
Yeah. So,
hello, and
did you notice on
welcome.
this intro that there was an activity counter like 623?
Yeah.
I think Marco did it after his 3 weeks vacation.
Yeah. All right. So,
How-
Rafał, we are live. I just published on Twitter that we're live. So,
oh yeah,
hopefully,
I forgot.
hopefully there will be somebody, so you can
Okay,
just announce it.
I'll just retweet your tweet because I just got into the mood of recording and this music and I got distracted and I forgot and I can't stop talking. So please, Michael, stop me.
All right. Yeah, just stop. Okay. So, welcome everyone to this product vlog live, because we decided with Rafał to do something, a live demo, because live demo, what can possibly go wrong if not everything? So we are coming to you today to show you what it means to do properly task-based communication with Nozbe Teams from scratch, from 0 to hero. So from null to 100, whatever, like from the very beginning. So the idea is this. Rafał, our product manager, and myself, the CEO, we are going to pretend that we're different people now. So I am Michael, an entrepreneur. And Rafał is, for now, is Raffaello, my team member.
From
And
Italy.
From Italy, yes. Bella ragazza. Molto bene. Cappuccino. Anyway.
Buongiorno a tutti.
Buongiorno a tutti.
Come stai?
Mi dispiace. Okay, so we'll just set up a live demo that we heard this guy Michael Slewinski that he's telling all the time that you should communicate through tasks, and that you should work together asynchronously using tasks, not using email. And I thought, Raffaello, I think we should work together like this. I think he's right. I think this guy is, totally right. So what we should do right now is we should, I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. There we go. Window. There we go. Okay. I'm going to share my screen now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up, I'm going to decide, let's go, Raffaello, we'll set up a new Nozbe account.
Okay.
So if you follow along, I go to Nozbe.com and I see this Nozbe thing, here, Nozbe Teams, Nozbe Personal. All right. Last chance to get 4 months free. We'll talk about it a little bit later. And so basically you can set up here your Nozbe Teams account and your personal. But I want to use with Nozbe Teams because, Raffaello, I want to work with you using tasks. So let's just do that. I can also go to just teams.nozbe.com. And here already I can set up the team. I can join a team, or I can just log in, or I can sign in with Apple or with Google. So I'm going to just create the team right now. All right. So Michael's, I'm going to use my
USA
at hey.com, and I'm going to set up a simple password, which you should never do. You should always use one password to use a complicated password, of course, and you should also enable two-factor authentication. Anyway, so my name is Michael, and let's go. And what my team is, what's my team name? Busy team. There you go.
Busy team.
Next. I can invite you here, Raffaello, but I'm going to just do it a little bit later and accept all. I just want to start this account. I want to use it as soon as possible. Oh, I have to confirm my email address. All right. Let's do just that.
Maybe just
refresh the page or something. It should come.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while to
Yeah, so
those
this is
emails
live
to the-
demo. I mean, this everything is happening live, so nothing can possibly go wrong, right? Okay, it still didn't get in. So I have still I had the announcements to this vlog, in my inbox. Anyway, there you go. Confirm your email address, and I'm just gonna confirm my email address. There you go, and it's verifying right now. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yes, it's verified.
Whoa,
it did work. So so let's just log in. Did I forget no, I didn't forget my password. That's good. So got it. I want notifications. I want to just embrace the whole thing. I want to embrace, task-based communication right now with you, Rahel. So there we go. When I log in, I have here my busy team. I have here the priority, incoming, single tasks and activity. So the default views of Nozbe Teams. The most important thing is, in my priority, I have welcome to Nozbe Teams. I have some tasks, so the onboarding tasks. This way I can just get to know, what Nozbe Teams is all about. So here's how to get started. Priorities, checking off your tasks. So let's just do that. Check your team first project, onboarding busy team project. There it is. It's here. So I'm going to check it out right now. And single tasks. This is single tasks. These are all my tasks that I should also review. So if I have a moment, I should review all these single tasks that explain to me how Nozbe Teams works. Anyway, I have onboarding busy team. I have tasks which is assigned to me. As you can see, I'm responsible for it. That's great. And I can be mentioned. As you can see, you can mention myself. That's nice. But again, I shouldn't be mentioning myself because I want to work with you, man. So let's just skip over these things. And I should just create a new project. But before I create a new project, I should actually invite you first, right? Because it's going to be kind of lonely here. So
yeah. So invite me.
Because if I click on my team, all of my team, I can see just myself. So it's pretty lonely here. With projects, I have just the onboarding project, right? So let's invite you. And I can do it in two different ways. So I can do by link or by email. So if I go by email, I can paste your email. But I'm going to just do the link one. It's very easy to do. So I'm going to just enable this here. And let's see that nobody tries to use this link to join our team. You shouldn't do it. And it's YSU64Y. So I'm going to copy this to you, and I'm going to send it to you via iMessage, if you don't mind.
Send me, please.
Yes, there we go. So the secret link is right now sent your way. So it's copied, it's sent. I can also email it here if I want to email somebody. So this is the one time that you should use email or a messaging platform to send this link. Everything that happens from now on should happen in our platform. So Rafael, maybe we can see your screen now and see what's going on.
Yeah, okay. So if I go to teams.nozbe.com, I can here just use join the team option and just set up a team. So I will...
Well, not set up a team. You're going to join a team. So you set up your account for the team.
Yes, I'm set. Yes, exactly. This is Raffaello.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. And now I need to wait.
You also have to verify your email address.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
And you can start creating some projects on while we are waiting for this email to come.
So again, we have some issues with emails coming in, right, or not coming in.
Yeah, it will come, but sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it's like after 5 seconds.
Yeah,
it takes 1-2 minutes.
That's why again, like using email for collaboration, like you have to wait for emails, all that stuff. like, why would you do that? So we will prove that, once you get that email and once you really are able to join the team, everything from then on will be just faster and easier to do. So it's very easy once this is sorted. So I'm going to pour myself some water in the meantime. It seems like my email is faster in a way.
Yeah, like
Yeah, again, live demo. What can possibly go wrong? I'm sure Google is right now trolling us.
this is strange. If I click send again, I bet the first one will come and second, no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe let's switch to your screen,
Yeah.
and you can add some tasks, and I will.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's not waste time on this. Okay, so I'm waiting for you to join the team, and in the meantime, I'm like I like the onboarding, the onboarding project, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it much more. I'm going to unfollow. Well, I'm going to just add a new project. So in Nozbe Teams, the difference between Nozbe Teams and Nozbe Personal is the fact that I can just create a project and I don't have to invite anyone to the project. They will be automatically invited once they join the team. So I'm going to set up a project for us because the idea that we want to work together is about working together on a podcast. So podcast busy business. I created this new project, podcast busy business. When I create a project, I automatically follow it. So it's in my followed projects, and you can name of the podcast. Do you like it? There we go. And then graphics and design for podcast. Let's do it here, and also description. And in description, can we come up with something brief and snappy? All right, let's do that. So in the meantime, I'm just creating my tasks. I'm just waiting for you to join, but I'm just in the meantime creating my tasks, which is great. And this is what I'm doing. And I'm going to create another project because we need to do some administrative stuff, administration. And again, I'm just putting it out there. Administration, new project, and then pay invoice for hosting, because I think you should pay that. Anyway, let's create another project. So just the information. Everyone on the team will be able to access the project and follow it or not follow it. If I want to go to selected users, I need to go to premium. So I need to upgrade to premium plan. But I'm not going to do that yet. So anyway, another project would be gear to buy. All right. So we'll talk about that in a second. And so I have already 4 projects. I can have 5 in free Nozbe Teams account. So 1 more, and then I have to go premium. Anyway, Rafa, how are your things on your end?
I've just received.
You received the confirmation finally?
Yes, but the first one, and I click send again, so I think it will not work. So I need to wait.
Okay, so while you wait, let me explain some of the things. So single tasks. So here, these 4 views are the main views in Nozbe Teams. Priority are my priority things, which I choose to do. In Nozbe Teams, nobody can put stuff in your priority. What they can do is they can put stuff in your incoming. So for example, when something is due, it's due today. Great. If there's a reminder, again, it's coming here. Or if somebody's mentioning you in a comment or delegating a task to you. And single tasks are just my single tasks. So these tasks are only visible by me. I can see also the completed tasks here. And these are the things that are just for myself. So, for example, if I have some idea for something, I can just put it here. Brilliant idea here. There we go. So the new brilliant idea is here, and I can hear important note about this idea, and that's it. So it's really like the single tasks is, if I'm not ready to share it with the team, I can just use this, and that's it. So that's basically how Nozbe Teams works. But again, I'm alone here. I'm lonely. I want to work with Raffaello. So what's up, Raffaello?
Still nothing. I don't
Still
know
nothing.
what's happening.
Maybe you can just use the link that I sent you and set up a new account, a different account. Just
I think it would still. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's some delay with those emails. Okay, it should work right now. So let's switch to my screen. So here it is.
Yeah.
I just click confirm. I need to paste invite code. So I pasted. I don't know why it's doubled. Anyway, so I pasted the link and it got the app itself got rid of HTTPS and other part of URLs. Only the code is here. Yes. And now if I log in,
finally
I should be
you managed
able
to. So everyone who's listening, just keep sending your questions and comments. We will be replying to them during the session and then later after this. So keep sending questions. Okay, Raffaello, tell me.
Okay, so
are you
now
in or are you out?
I need to wait for you to accept me.
Okay, so let's switch to my desktop now. I have here, again, the priority incoming activity and single tasks. And then I have our banner for last chance to get 4 months free. Anyway, here I have something interesting, pending teammates. So let's click here, Raffaello. All right, I'm going to decline. So I'm going to accept you. All right, so you're here. Perfect. When you're here, because I'm a very good manager, I'm already going to just, start delegating stuff to you. This is for you, man. And this is for you as well. There you go. Okay, now show me your screen. Does it, did you get these tasks?
Yeah, first I got congratulations screen. I have joined the busy team.
I haven't seen the screen ever. Okay, good to see the screen. I haven't seen that
because Michael, no one invites you to their teams.
Oh man, yeah, exactly. It's
so
hard
here we are
to be a boss and to be inviting everyone. Nobody's inviting me. Everybody's too shy. Oh man, there we go. So show me.
Okay, so I have tasks from onboarding tasks queue in priority. So
yeah, that's correct.
Let's
so
check
I have
out.
delegated tasks too, but they're not in your priority, right?
No, they are in my incoming. This is my favorite view because this is the view where I do like feedback kind of work. When I decide what to do with a task, when I give feedback to tasks that other team members directly asked me to do so, or assigned task to me, and now with those tasks, these are onboarding tasks, another onboarding task, and now you have delegated a task to me: graphics and design for podcast.
Yeah.
So let's. I have an idea. Here is my idea for website layout.
All right.
And my profile photo to include in about us section.
Okay.
So I just drag and drop it.
There we go.
Yeah, send it, and I can delegate back to you. Once I just add a comment to a task, the task got reviewed automatically, so it will be no longer in my incoming when I switch the views, and I will delegate it to you.
Okay.
So you can tell me what you think. Next task: pay invoice for hosting. Okay. It's already paid.
The cool thing about the comments in Nozbe Teams is that you can see the previews of all the files that you're sending. So if it's a graphic design or like you're right now sending me an invoice of PDF, I can see the preview here directly. So it's really cool. It's really good. So all right. So let's switch back to me, and you can see here that I have nothing in incoming. Okay, it's synced now. So I have one thing in incoming. There you go. Graphics and design podcast. I can click on it, and then I can see what you did, see what your layout and your ideas and everything. So I'm going to deal with it tomorrow because today we don't have time. We have to do this demo. So I'm going to just remind myself tomorrow about this. All right. And this way it disappears from my incoming and will show up tomorrow as a reminder. And then in activity, if I go to activity, I can see 3 new things. And I can see that, pay invoice for hosting. I participated in this task because I created it, but it's done. Task completed by Raffaello. So it's done.
You can leave the action here.
Yeah, I can. Exactly. I can add a reaction. I love it. Oh, there you go. Thanks. Rafa, and here I can see the onboarding busy team, your new like the tasks that were happening by you. Also, let's demonstrate one more thing. Can you create a project? Our last 5th project. Maybe you can create like.
So we have already. Let me see. We have project gear to buy, administration, onboarding busy teams, podcast busy business. So maybe we would need some HR project.
Okay.
But actually, Michael, I think this one is its personal data will be handled in this project. So maybe it shouldn't be like available for everyone in our team. Maybe it should be only for selected users. But this is a premium feature, so maybe you could upgrade to premium, or maybe I will create this as everyone project. Then you will upgrade to premium, and we will change the type of this project later because we can do it.
Okay, so let's switch to my screen then, and let's upgrade to premium. So my dark screen is being, as you can see, Nozbe Teams works perfectly in dark mode and light mode. Anyway, so let's. So we have this super offer, last chance to get 4 months free, and it's expiring tomorrow. So make sure to check it out. It's if you upgrade or just pay for a year in advance, not only you get 20% off the monthly pricing, but you also get additional 4 months on top of it. So basically, if you upgrade today or tomorrow, your account for Nozbe Teams will be valid up until January of 2023. So for the whole 2022 and some. So it's really a good deal. It's a great deal. So make sure to check it out. So I did click on the banner and decided I'm going to just do it. And I'm going to buy a plan for 3 people. I mean, this is what Nozbe thinks I should get because I have already 2 people on the team and it wants me to upgrade. I can switch to 2 people if I want to, or I can just go to up to 5 people, right, for 29.
Yeah.
So I'm going to buy this one. So buy now. But I'm actually not going to do it because you're going to do it. And you're going to upgrade me right now in the background because we have this special way of doing it. Of course, we're going to pay ourselves now. But let's say I go through the whole payment process and my account will be automatically upgraded.
Give me a minute. Okay. All right. And
so the cool thing about Nozbe Teams pricing is the fact that once you upgrade, you can go with you can go with any team size that you want. But then later, if you want to expand the team, you just click on the bigger team, and the Nozbe will calculate automatically how much of the time remaining you have, so you don't have to pay at this moment. You can just upgrade and downgrade at any time, which is really good and very convenient, especially for small teams. Every time you upgrade or change your plan, you don't have to just spend the money. And especially now, when you get the 4 months free, you can just upgrade now until January of 2023, and then when you extend your team to bigger size, we will just count directly from there. All right.
Yeah,
so yes, your plan has been updated. Thank you so much. Great. So I am already on Premium, Nozbe Teams Premium. I have 2 out of 5 people, you can see, and January 27th is my plan, which is brilliant. So here are the settings and all that stuff. We'll talk about them.
You can check activity. Yes, I created this project. HR.
You have HR.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so you can go there and change it to
go to project, and I'm going to change it so that only you and me can see it. No, nobody else.
Yeah.
So only you and me. And if I invite new people to the team, they will not be able to see this project. Confirm, access granted, only me and Raffaello. Thank you very much. So this is the feature of this of Nozbe Premium, that you can create such projects. Otherwise, projects are visible to everyone.
Limited access project. Per default,
yeah.
Project is, and on free accounts, all projects are visible to all the team members. But
that's the idea. The idea is that you shouldn't, like it must be personal. You have to always create a new project and then invite everyone.
You shouldn't need to manage the access of projects only for the projects that really require
really sensitive data.
HR project. Yeah.
Exactly. But apart from that, projects should be accessible to everyone on the team, because they should know what's going on in the team. They should have access to the information, and then later they can choose to follow or not follow projects. So, for example, here I'm following all the projects, but I don't have to. Let's say, for example, gear to buy is not a project I want to follow. Like if there is something mentioned to me about this gear, I'm going to get notification anyway, but I don't need to follow this project. If I don't follow this project, I will not get activity updates about this project here, right? So, speaking of that, collect CVs. There is a new task, again, by Rafał. He's going to be responsible for that. Okay, Rafał. So now that I'm on Premium, and I have Raffaello on my team, it's great. I have it set up. So as you can see, we are 30 minutes in, or less, 28 minutes in.
28.
And yes, and we took really like a slow time to do it, but we already set up. Like we have already created tasks. We have completed some tasks. We are already working without email, which is brilliant. And we had to wait for email to come to confirm our accounts, which was annoying. But apart from that, we don't depend on email anymore. We don't depend on Google or Hey or whoever to deliver our emails. It's all here. Like it's all in tasks. And now if I want to notify you about something, I want to let you know about something, I can just write it down here as a task in a comment, and it's great. So that's fine. Within our team, that's great. But let's say, especially for small businesses very often work with contractors, with freelancers. So now I want you to change hats. You're going to be Rafa, the podcaster. And let's say we want to outsource this thing, the podcast busy business. We want to not outsource, but we want to work with a professional podcaster, and you're a professional podcaster. And we want to work with you on that podcast. So in Nozbe Teams, it's possible. I can work with an external contractor, and I can just, I have this here, this project, and I can just share this project with another team. So I can just click here, share this project with another team. So Rafa, the freelancer, tell me which email I should use to invite you here.
nooffice.fm at gmail.com. So it's actually our podcast. So if you are not subscribed to No Office podcast,
So
please do.
Exactly. So our real podcast is nooffice.fm. So make sure to check it out. It's been on a break in September, but it's coming now in October. So nooffice.fm@gmail.com. Send invitation, and wait for it. Invitation sent, Rafał. So again, this is the thing that email is for handshakes, right? So I sent you this invitation. And right now, this is the only way I'm using email to you. This is the only time I'm using email with you, because after that, we should be just working inside of Nozbe. That's the idea. And again, you have to wait for it, right?
Yeah, again, I have to wait. Like it's Gmail is it's not our friend today, Michael.
Not really. So can you switch to my screen again? So you can see this project will become shared once user nooffice.fm@gmail.com confirms the invitation. So it already indicates here with a small subtle icon. I don't know if you can see that. I can zoom it a little bit. You see, there's a subtle icon here. So it shows that it's a podcast. I mean, it's a project that is being shared with another team in theory. So let's just see when you get the invite. And again, we believe that email is for handshakes. So we did a handshake, or we are trying to do a handshake via email. And it's the only one. It's the only one time that we'll actually use email for this. Because apart from that, we want to be able to work through Nozbe Teams inside of Nozbe.
Okay, and invitation just arrived.
Okay, let's see it. Let's see. Yes. I don't believe it. Let's see it.
Yes, I was caught it by surprise. I just prepared myself mentally to wait 5 minutes again.
All right. Okay.
But Gmail put their things together and delivered this invitation. So now I can just accept the invitation. I already logged into my account. Okay. To my free account, which I created for myself. I don't have a team there like other team members. I am the team of one here. Okay. And here I got this invitation. It's busy team. It's from busy team. It's to project podcast busy business. And here I can define who in my team will have access to this project. And as I'm by myself, here there's only you. So let's accept invitation. And okay, and now I have podcast busy business. I will make this favorite, so it's in my favorites here, easy accessible in my sidebar. So okay, description. So maybe something.
So that's really great. So you just accepted the invite and you already have access to this project. That's it. So you can already start working on it. So you can actually, already start adding your comments or whatever. So just do that. Yeah.
So this is my my proposal for description.
You can what's more, you can actually mention me, if we were in the same team. But like go to all your projects now in this, as a Rafa freelancer. As you can see, this account is pretty much empty. Like there is you don't have access to any of my projects.
Yes, I have.
Unlike Raffaello, who's part of my team, right?
And I have like my generic podcast episode. As I'm the podcast expert, I have my template for podcasts.
Okay. But you don't have access to any other project, just this one from me. This is kind of the bridge, the joint project that we do together, right?
Yeah, and actually I can mention you, delegate it to your Raffaello.
Exactly. Yeah. Because Raffaello, as part of my team, joined this project as well.
Yeah.
Perfecto. So let's go to my screen for a second, just to see how it looks on my end. So if I go to incoming, I can. Just give me a second. There is just this thing just went through, and I was mentioned in description. So there you go, Rafał Sobolewski. So this is you. This is the Rafał, the professional podcast expert. Just you wrote me this description, and what do I think? I think it's great. So so the moment I got a reaction, the task is reviewed and it's perfect. But then I see that somebody assigned a task to me. It's Rafael. Rafael wants the new iPhone. Get out of here.
Those Italians.
Yes, they want the new iPhones. Now, come on. All right, so perfect. So as you can see, we're there. Like, we have this podcast, Busy Business. Congratulations again. I have here that Team Sobolowy, which is your team, has accepted this invite.
Yeah, so
and I can see, on your team, you can see it because you're the sole, guy. And I am here. And from on my end, we have Rafael and me to share this project. So the cool thing about this is that only a premium team can set up a joint project, but even a free account can accept it. So you, as a free freelancer who doesn't use Nozbe Teams much, or you just start using Nozbe Teams, you're not convinced, but I want you to use Nozbe Teams because I used it with Raffaello. So you can accept it without cost to you whatsoever. You can just set up a free account, while accepting this invite. So this way we can work together. It's no cost to you. It's only I'm a premium user anyway, because I need more projects than this to manage my company.
Yes, however, I'm the solopreneur and I want to grow my business. So I think I will need more projects here in Nozbe Teams, and maybe in the future, I would like to hire some people to my small company.
Yeah, who knows, right?
Yeah, who knows? And I want to make sure that when I do so, the people joining my team will be able to quickly onboard in my company and have access to all the stuff I was doing. So I'm using actually Nozbe Teams as team of one to communicate with myself in the future.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe let's buy a premium account.
Especially that we have a super promo right now, 4 months free. So you can choose a team of one, right?
Yes, exactly. I can now choose a team of one, and this is very awesome for solopreneurs who wants to grow their business, but they want to start by themselves. So actually, I have prices in Polish currency because I'm based in Poland, so there's that. So I will not go here, but I will do some magic on my iPad. Okay.
Yeah. So while we wait and you upgrade your team to team of one, I can tell everyone that the prices are really accessible. It's $9 per month for a team of one, so it's pretty competitive, and you'll be able to also choose a plan of team of two and then team of three. So it all depends how big is your team, and if you want to get 4 months free, just go to nozbe.com/promo and you'll be able to do it. And it's time limited promo, only until tomorrow. So this is your last chance to do it. Anyway, did you manage to upgrade your team?
Yes, I just managed to do so. So we can.
Okay, so let's get back to your screen.
So yes, and my team is updated, and the promo got applied in January 27, 2023. So Nozbe Teams Premium 1. Okay,
great.
So now I have an ability to also create these shared projects with other teams.
The joint project.
Project, yeah. So I have this kind of checklist. Actually, we can go to groups, and I will create new group, like templates.
Yeah, because we can once you have more projects than 5, you can with premium as a premium account, you can group projects together. So, for example, you can create a group called templates, and then have all the projects.
I created a project template. You see, I have already in our design fight pipeline a topic to use this plus button to also create groups, because it's not It's not intuitive, and I've got the proof right now. So
yes.
I've got the argument to fight with you about
good.
this. Okay, so anyway, create new group here. I was confused that when I saw that you can set up a core for a group. I don't think it's a feature. Okay, anyway, templates, and I want to include this project as my templates. Okay.
Yeah. So you have this template project for every podcast episode, right?
Yes. So it's of course like the product should be bigger, but just to get the point, I have checklists here that are pinned. And some attachments.
Show how it works with the pinned comments. So
actually you can pin comment here in tasks in task comment options, unpin, and when comment is pinned and you click here on the pin icon, you will see only pinned comments. But that's not the only feature of pinned comments.
I mean, we in many tasks we have long discussions. So it's kind of hard to figure out which comments are really important and which are just arguments, from one side to another. So every now and then when there's like a summary comment or something like this, it's useful to pin it. This way, if somebody new is coming to the discussion, they can just look at the pinned comments and just have the gist of it.
Yeah, that's exactly one use case. And second use case is if you want to use it this project as a template and clone it.
Yeah.
So this is my template for podcast episode, and now I can clone it. Like, let's see, we want to record episode first of our podcast, and this got cloned, and as you can see, only pinned comments got through.
Yeah, went through. This is a useful feature because then in the main project template, you can still be discussing with yourself or discussing with your team about which task should include, which it shouldn't, and then only mark the pinned comments to go through with each iteration of the project.
Yes, and actually I can share this project with you.
So the first episode, right?
Yeah, so you shared with me the project about our website, setting up the podcast, and I will share the project about the first episode.
I mean, you're the freelancer, you're the podcast expert, the podcast whisperer. So let's go. So I'm going to check on my end if I get an invite.
Yeah, that's the different when I wanted to switch to premium as not as a normal user, not as a normal
okay. All right. Oh, there you go. Sobolov's team invites you. So accept the invitation. Okay. Podcast episode 1. Who can see this project? Everyone on my team.
You can everyone. Yeah. So
I want Raffaello
we want to include Raffaello in this episode.
I'm not sure. No Raffaello here. There we go. Accept invitation. Okay. So as you can see, I already have the podcast episode 1 here, and I have your tasks here as well. So Sobolov's team is sharing this project with you. I can see your checklist. I can go through the checklist if I want to, prepare graphics, and do all that stuff. I can add a new task for you if I want to, and then you can hear. I think you just you just mentioned me. So again, this works across 2 different teams. Like you have your Nozbe Teams account. I have my team with Raffaello, and actually Raffaello is not in this project, but I can always add him. If I go to members, I can always add Raffaello if I want to. Let's add him here. There you go. He's added to the team. Confirm. Thank you very much. Raffaello is back. So we are 45 minutes in this short demo, and as you can see, we went from 0 to hero. We started using Nozbe Teams from scratch. And not only I have managed to invite my team over, but I also managed to to create a bridge, a joint project with you, with a freelancer, so with a different team. So I think it was pretty straightforward. And I think the best part was that we saw how email can be fragile, how email can be, not dependable. Like, you're waiting for an email, you're refreshing the page, you're refreshing the whole thing. And the moment we got the invites, we could just use it now. So now, from now on, there is no need between me and Rafael or me and Rafael, the expert, to work using emails anymore. We can just use just shared projects, joint projects, and just work in tasks, and that's it.
Yes, and if we used an email, for example, to collaborate on creating a podcast website, you would include everything in one email, all the things required to do a website, so a description, photos, layout, etc., and it would create a communication mess.
Exactly.
Now you have everything contextual. Each task has separate thread in comments.
Just like here, prepare a topic. So it's delegated to you, but actually, if you're asking me if I have specific things in mind, I'm going to just make it my priority. And just I'm going to work on it, right? And I'm going to write to you any specific topics. Oh, there you go. You asked. I asked you when we record. Now I know. That's perfect. That's good. So as you can see, it's just so easy, so quick, and the best part, Nozbe Teams is available for all the platforms. So you can either use the web version, or you can install even a Google, like a Chrome app, right, on the desktop. Yeah. And then, of course, we have the iOS version, so for the iPhone and iPad. And to prove my point, I can show you so let's put my screen bigger for now, and I will show you how how my there we go. So this is Nozbe Teams on my iPad. Oh, no, it's the back. So this is Nozbe Teams on my iPad, and it's glorious. And not just the iPad is glorious, but the Nozbe Teams that is really glorious. It's very easy to work here and to use it for collaboration. So it's very, very cool. So it's also great on the iPhone and on the Mac, on the Android. Sorry. So my iPhone is here. I'm going to show it again on the show the big screen. I have here both Nozbe applications. There you go. Here, and then the Nozbe application. It's in dark, so it's hard to see, but it's there. So anyway, again, the idea for this live demo was to show you that you can get, you can start working through tasks, collaborate through tasks with your team and with people outside of your team very quickly, like in just a few minutes. We took longer because we're explaining every step of the way. We were just doing it. We're taking our sweet time, but really you can do it in I think 15 minutes if you want to. So it's really, really fast. And from then on, when you start using Nozbe tasks, it's just so intuitive and so easy and so quick that you stop really depending on email, but you depend on Nozbe, which syncs very quickly. So there is no problem with that. And of course, they mentioned that our apps that work offline. So Nozbe Teams and the Nozbe Teams on the iOS and on Android work offline. So even if you're on a plane and the connection is bad, or there is no connection on the plane, when you got off the plane, it syncs automatically. So it's really, really fast. And so you can actually do what I do. I'm going to fly for our reunion next week, and I'm going to do my weekly review probably on the plane. So that's great.
Because you have the good perspective on the plane.
Exactly, I have the perspective. Yeah. Exactly. When I'm high up there in the sky.
Okay, so I wanted to show you some recently shipped features in Nozbe Teams. Actually, some of them we shipped today, and I want to take this risk and show.
Let's demo more features, because we haven't failed all that much. Actually, the email was failing us. So let's try some cool new features.
So actually, in task list menu, for example, in project menu, I now have an option to select tasks, and now I can, for example,
So multi-selection.
Yeah, okay. Let's use it in this project for podcast episode number 1. Let's say I want to work on editing audio and prepare graphics for social media, and I want to mark it as my goal. Like I created this private tag goals here. Yeah, and let's say I want to work on it on Wednesday. Okay, so here I can multi-edit tasks, so that's cool. And what's cool about private tasks is just finally we can edit to favorites, so I can have it right here, easy, accessible, always accessible at the top of my sidebar, and it's always accessible also with keyboard shortcut.
I mean, the cool thing about Nozbe Teams is the fact that, even though we share, we share stuff within the team, we share projects automatically, like it's all in part of the team. Every person on the team can customize the app to their liking. So they can create private tags, they can create projects that they are only working on, but they can also choose which projects they follow, which projects they favorite. So it's all up to each and every one on the team to actually use Nozbe Teams their way.
Yes, so it's like there is this layer of communication of the team and a layer of your task, your priorities,
your preferences,
your favorites, your preferences, your specific things for your workflow in your team, in the company. I think that's it for today's episode of Product Vlog. Do you want to wrap up?
Yeah, so let's hope the Bulgander sync issues will be ironed out this week, so to make sure that they all work. So help us test it. It should work. We've been testing it already. It was working pretty well. So let's do that. But anyway, for me, the key to this, let's call it webinar or live show, was that we don't do like a presentation or a PowerPoint. That we just show you basically that you can go from 0 to hero very quickly, and then you can just use Nozbe Teams to communicate within your team very quickly. And Nozbe Teams is free for up to 5 people and 5 active projects. When a project is completed, it goes to archived, so you can create a new project. So it frees up your space in project. So you can really test it with your team for quite some time, and before you decide to go premium. Although we should invite you to go premium now, because now we have this special offer that if you go for a year, then you get not only 20% discount on a yearly plan, but also you get 4 additional months for free. So make sure to check it out, because it expires tomorrow. Nozbe.com/Teams promo. So this is where you should go. And I think this demo will just prove to everyone that there is a way to do task-based communication quickly and not depend on email, not depend on the email providers, and not to have awkward conversations in email, but just use emails for handshakes. And once you had to get the handshake, start using Nozbe Teams with shared projects and shared tasks. And the thing is that we should get out of this mindset that a task list is personal. Task list is only for me. I have my task list. You have your task list. We should share the task lists, because this is where we share our work, and this is where we can just write things down. People can add their comments, and this way we can just work better when we share.
Yeah, like we have an experience of almost 14 years working that way with sharing task lists, and it can be messy if you share the task list, and many people have different styles of working, different styles of communication.
That's true.
But with Nozbe Teams, we provided those 2 layers. Like there is this communication layer and personalization layer that only you see. Yeah. So it's really cool.
Exactly. So anyway. I think that's about it for today. Rafał, do you have something to add?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out edge cases why it didn't work with GCal, and I had an idea, but apparently it's not that. So it requires more more research. So yeah, and go and check out our promo. You can also check out our previous episodes of Product Vlogs when we showed other features, how we work. We even shared our production accounts, and they have a lot more tasks than these ones we shared today.
Yeah, I mean, we went from 0 to hero, like in less than an hour. Like we were already up and running, and I think that's what people are underestimating. That you can really set up your team very quickly. You can get your team on board very quickly. It's not that complicated. You don't really need a long manual to start working like this, and then it's just faster and better. So anyway, stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching and for tuning in. If you have any questions, email us at support@nozbe.com. Our support team will be happy to help you. And remember, the special offer only expires tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. If you're watching this later than this, I'm sorry, the promo is gone, but you can still set up your team in Nozbe Teams and still work in a more efficient way anyway. So go check it out.
Okay, see you guys.